What is desire? Desire is the process of wanting something. The thing we want is some form of pleasure. The opposite of desiring pleasure is fearing pain. Desire and fear are two fundamental movements of thought. Desire pulls you towards something, while fear pushes you away. Desire is built through experience. We have a pleasurable experience, record it into memory, and then desire to experience it again. Desire is triggered in three ways: through perception, through pain, and through knowledge. So how is desire triggered through perception? You see a woman, you associate her to a past experience of pleasure, and then desire the woman as a means to re-experience the pleasure you had in the past. How is desire triggered through pain? You feel lonely, and to escape from that loneliness, you desire to be entertained, so you put on your favourite show. How is desire triggered through knowledge? Desire is triggered through frustration. In terms of sexual desire, you know this as sexual frustration. Frustration works through the pleasurable memory producing pain. The pleasurable memory of sex in the past produces frustration in the present and makes us desire sex in the future. This process is the reason mankind is caught in an endless cycle of pleasure. The act of sex gives pleasure and creates a pleasurable memory of sex. The memory of sex creates frustration and desires sex again. When one concedes to desire and has sex again, the experience adds to the memory of pleasure that is responsible for the frustration. In this way, the solution the mind calls out for to alleviate the frustration actually builds the condition responsible for the frustration. In this way, it is a vicious cycle. Frustration arises because the pleasurable condition needs nourishment to survive. Without that, it decays. You can think of frustration as analogous to hunger. Hunger is a pain that inspires the body to desire food because the body needs food to survive. Frustration is a pain that inspires the mind to desire pleasure because the memory needs pleasure to survive. So, handling desire at this level is very easy. If you feed it, it grows. If you starve it, it dies. The issue with desire is that you refuse to let it starve. You may also deceive yourself by letting desire starve in one direction while you cultivate it in another. For instance, you may stop drinking alcohol but start taking drugs. Desire is established through the memory of past experience. You cannot stop experience, and you cannot stop recording that experience into memory. So desire can only be challenged at two levels. One, why you find an experience pleasurable in the first place, and two, what is the insufficiency you have that makes you want that experience again.